Hello and welcome to another episode of OMG, What Do I Do? In this episode, we will be talking about mindset and why it's so important, especially the difference between fixed mindset and growth mindset. If the teens and young adults that I work with don't go away with anything else, one thing I feel is really important for them is to become aware of this big word called mindset. You'll see why it's so important in just a little bit. Have you ever felt stuck and you just can't see another or way out or another person's ideas or opinions? You firmly believe that you're 100% right. Perhaps the way you do something or the way you see the world, you are completely opposed to seeing things in another way or a different light. It could be, I'm not artistic, I'm not sporty, I'm not smart or good at maths. I know when I was in school, I was convinced I'm not artistic and I'm not sporty. What happened was that I didn't even bother trying. Of course, I wasn't going to be good at it if I didn't try. What I only realized years later was that I was stuck in something called a fixed mindset. So think of it as something stuck to your brain, like glue. You can't shake it off. What's stuck to the brain is a belief. I'm not smart. I'm not artistic. I suck at school. The fixed mindset is the belief that your qualities cannot be changed since you believe these qualities are a permanent part of who you are. You feel the constant need to improve and improve it to yourself. For me, every time I tried something sporty, I obviously was terrible at it. I didn't even allow myself the time or space to slowly improve. The belief was stuck. Now, the more I learned as I grew older, the more I realized that I had a fixed mindset in certain areas of my life. And that is why I wasn't growing. What I needed to do was become aware of what I was thinking and realize that to grow and change, I needed a growth mindset. The growth mindset is the belief that your qualities can be changed and nurtured through effort. People may be born with different gifts, interests, temperaments, but everyone can change and grow through experience and practice. Now, it becomes even more complicated because you might have a fixed mindset towards your personality, for instance, that it can't be changed, and a more growth mindset towards your abilities. The point is to become aware of it because it can stop us or it can help us grow even more. I now no longer have a fixed mindset towards my abilities. I understand that something may take me longer to grasp than other people. And it's the same for people with different things. For example, I started yoga a couple of years ago and I was not great at it. I was incredibly stiff and uncoordinated, but I was consistent every day or a few times a week until I began to improve. It doesn't happen straight away, but one day you notice it's easier. I've learned that with every skill, for example, I want to share my knowledge and experience on social media. In the beginning, my videos were awful. And slowly, they are starting to improve. I no longer get stuck in this way of thinking. 3 letters that help me and will help you develop a growth mindset is to add on the word yet. I'm not good at it yet. I can't play netball yet. I can't do yoga yet. When we have the passion, the determination to stick to something, even or especially when it's not going well, it's the core idea behind a growth mindset. Also, even when we are complimented, did you know if we are praised on our abilities or told we are smart, talented, or gifted, we develop a fixed mindset. We get stressed out about not meeting other people's expectations and doubt ourselves and stop meeting expectations. Why is it so important? Let me give you a real life example. You might have done terribly in a test. You failed in your eyes. On your way home, you think, I'm such a failure. I'm so dumb. I'm no good at maths. Then you call your best friend and they say, I'm sorry, I'm busy, I can't talk right now. If you are in the fixed mindset, you'll think, what's the point? I'm not trying. And I have a terrible friend and I just fail anyway. That's going to leave you feeling terrible and unmotivated. If you have a growth mindset, you might think, that's one test. I did put in some effort, but let me try and work out what I didn't understand to do better next time. You also may think, my friend is busy, something must have come up, and talk to your friend the next day. It's all about the way we see some things and getting unstuck from certain beliefs that we have, and despite the setbacks, staying firm in our goals and intentions. So what are you sticking to today? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to know.